Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Vince, and it is fall. Fall is in full swing, and the way we know, everything is pumpkin. But that's not what we're making today. We're going to make ourselves a good old-fashioned chicken noodle soup. Stick around and let's get started. So let's get started with our soup. We're going to start with our chicken. So we pat our chicken dry. We're going to season with just a little salt and pepper. A little salt. That's our salt and pepper. We are going to put a tablespoon or so of some oil in the bottom of our pot, soup pot. And then we're going to proceed to start to brown our chicken. Now we're using chicken thighs for this recipe because chicken thighs are very forgiving. Even if we overcook them a little bit, they will still be juicy. All right, so our chicken is in the pot and we're gonna get started on prepping our vegetables. So we're gonna start about 6 or so garlic cloves, depending on how big they are. We're just gonna finely dice them. So this is a bit of a rustic chicken noodle soup. Our garlic does not have to be perfect sizes, but we do want it to. We do want to dice it kind of small, so we're not chewing on big chunks of garlic. Right, so that is our garlic done. Next, we have a couple of stalks of celery. We're going to cut these up. Cut down the center, and we're doing this so we can kind of get a little bite in every spoonful, a little bit of vegetables in every spoonful. So, yeah. Next up, our onions. All right. Last but not least, we're going to peel our carrots. All right. Now our carrots, we're going to cut them in pieces because we want our carrot pieces to be similar in size so they cook evenly. All right, so we're going to cut some chunks of carrots. They don't have to be perfect, just small enough to fit on your spoon. All right, so let's check on our chicken, see how we're doing. So we are browning, not quite there yet, so we're gonna keep going on the chicken. About 10 minutes or so on each side. All right, so we cooked our chicken and we've got our internal temperature to about 175. If you overcook it, that's okay. These chicken thighs are very forgiving. They'll still be juicy. All right, we're gonna set this to the side while we take care of our veggies. All right, so we are gonna start with our carrots, celery, and onions. All right, let's check on these vegetables and see how they are doing. So yes, for the vegetables. All right, so now we can throw in our chopped garlic, and we're just gonna cook these till they become a little aromatic. All right, so I think our garlic is becoming very aromatic, so now we're going to add in our chicken broth. Our chicken broth, yes. So for our chicken broth, you have the option of purchasing store-bought chicken broth. You can use bouillon cubes, or what I did was added bouillon cube granules to water and created my chicken broth that way. So we're gonna add 8 cups of our chicken broth. We're gonna give that a stir. And we need to scrape up all of those good brown bits off the bottom of the pan. All right, so we've got our chicken broth in there. We're gonna add another pinch or two of pepper. We're gonna add our bay leaf. And we're going to add a couple of sprigs of fresh thyme. We'll be pulling these out later. Also, we're going to add some chopped parsley. So let's give that a rough chop. Stir. All right, we're gonna let this come back up to a boil. Now we're gonna add back in our chicken and our pasta. So we're gonna break this up into 1-inch pieces so we'll have a bite-sized pieces of pasta. And we're gonna cook it as per the box instructions. So for about 10 minutes. Right. And we are going to add our chicken back on top. So while this is cooking, the chicken skin may come off, but we're gonna fish that out with the thyme and the bay leaf. So now we're gonna let this cook for about 10 to 12 minutes to let our pasta cook through. All right, and that is our hearty old-fashioned chicken noodle soup. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. We'll see you next time. Time to dig in.